Why did he hurt me if he loved me, betrayed me? This is from a comment thread on another video, but it could resonate for other people. Let's see. I see you in my dreams. You saw who I really am. Oh. Held back for reasons beyond my control. You know, I keep getting this same message, like, you saw who I really am. This is someone who, once again, felt like you saw something, like they felt seen by you, but that offended them. Or it bothered them. This person is deeply triggered by life in general right now. They have not made the best decisions. May they make better decisions, but they're up at night thinking about this. They held back because they know what you saw in them. This is something that goes way back. This is someone who was incapable of treating you how you were supposed to be treated. They haven't healed. They've gone through life making some really bad decisions that they are suffering for. And what you need to know is that you are receiving good karma for this. They are going to receive the karma they deserve for hurting you, if they haven't already. And also, it's just a theory. Everything in the universe is you pushed out. It's you, a reflection of you. So if you want to get spiritual about it, the reason that he hurt you, even though he loved you, is because, according to some theories, some beliefs, we choose this before we come here. So, unfortunately, you chose this pain before you came here, and you are strong enough to get through it. It is working out something good in you. And I know it's painful. I know it's painful, but it's the kind of thing we came here to this earth to experience. May we all learn the lessons from it and ascend to the higher dimensions as soon as possible. Shared experiences, boundaries respected. You know, this is where the problem was in the relationship. They felt like they just weren't getting enough, like shared experiences, boundaries. Okay, the energy I'm getting from these is that this person felt neglected, even when you shared experiences. Like, they felt like they had to respect boundaries. They felt like they couldn't be themselves with you. Like, you had too many boundaries. Of course, they wouldn't put it that way. But what it is they couldn't run over you. They just felt like the bond wasn't what it should have been. And also, they feel like they can have better shared experiences with someone else. And I want you to know this person did you a huge favor. And I'm sorry if it's sad and painful. I'm really sorry. What you need to do is keep yourself busy, keep yourself from thinking about it. Because it's so sad. I see all this heartbreak and pain in my comments. And I know I've been there. I've been there. But really, one of the best things you can do is distract yourself, work on yourself, go within, ask your higher self, God, if you want to call it that, what you need to work on. And use this as a lesson and move on. Stay away from people who keep reminding you of it. May you learn how to work the simulation. May people get the download that whatsoever man thinketh so is he. It's your thoughts. Your mind is both a receiver and sender of information. It's a transceiver. When you receive the information, it's up to you to decide what you want to do with it. Those are the lessons that you came here to learn. That's the data you came here to collect. What do you need to learn from this spiritually? Oh no. Even your spirit guide quit. Disillusionment, abandonment. Oh. Anxiety or just too much coffee, restlessness, caffeine crash, paranoia. Whoa. These are both just telling me that it's time to focus your thoughts elsewhere. I know we want to work through the pain. I know we want answers. I'm also getting that something in your life is triggering you over and over again, making you think about it. Distract your thoughts. Keep yourself busy. There are some people in your life who don't want to hear about this anymore. Like this, even your spirit guide quit thing, I'm getting that that's also friends and people who... I mean, it's one thing to hear about it a couple times, you know, your friend's going through something. It's another thing if it's all you talk about and if every conversation goes back to that. And that's the heavy luggage you carry with you everywhere. Some people have here in this collective, I'm sorry, have been cut off from people because of heavy emotion. Because other people are going through things too. That's why therapists get paid. Okay? Especially people who are empathic. Like, every word matters. I mean, every word matters anyway. Every second matters. Because it might be triggering somebody else. Like, it might be somebody who's so empathic that your problems trigger them, and that's why they can't talk to you. And you need to have respect for that. And honestly, that's respecting boundaries. And if I ever did this to anybody, if I ever drained anyone emotionally, became their emotional vampire, which I'm sure I did when I was young, because there was a lot I didn't know. May you just win the lottery a million times over. May no one ever waste your time with that again. May you just be completely abundantly blessed for every second you spend on me. Like, let's say my emotional problems cost you money. You took time from other things. That's called opportunity cost. It's not a literal cost, it's a theoretical cost, but it's very important. To any opportunity cost I have cost anyone, or any actual cost or mental energy, whatever it is, may you be blessed. I would never do that to you again, and I'm sorry. I didn't understand the importance of emotional stability because I too had been through people who drained the life out of me. Wouldn't stop talking about their problems. Wanted me to listen, didn't care how much time it took out of me and how much it cost me. And it did cost me. Anyway, one card from the affirmation deck. You have positive thoughts. Now, I'm not trying to say every negative thought is bad, but you don't need to dwell there. That's what shadow work is for. Don't dwell there. This thing about if you're still triggered by something, that means you haven't faced it or whatever. When people say that, I don't think we're talking about the same triggers. Or so are you telling me that I have to get trafficked again? That I must go through that and not be triggered by it? Anyway, I'm talking about shadow work triggers. I'm also talking about the fact that, anyway, where I'm going with this is if something triggers you, don't feel like you have to stay around it. Don't feel like you have to stay around it. That is such a toxic, terrible belief. Yes, do shadow work, but it doesn't always mean that you're never triggered by it. Sometimes it means you have formed an action plan for that trigger. Sometimes it means like, oh, wait a minute, that's triggering me. But instead of getting emotional about it, your mind goes, okay, here's how I account for that. Here's how I plan for that. Here's what I do to manage that. But it doesn't mean you might not ever feel that again. Positive, again, it's not about being positive all the time. It's about just taking control of your thoughts. Don't let your thoughts control you. Do not let your thoughts control you. Metacognition is the practice of analyzing your thoughts. Like, where are they coming from? Where are your feelings coming from? That's why you got to meditate. Don't let anyone force you into thinking about this. It's time to move on, to heal from it, and learn from it. Because I'm just getting an energy, and it's actually most of these questions that I got, people who are just triggering themselves over and over again. May you be around encouraging people and focus your thoughts elsewhere. You have positive thoughts. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.